Many people fear that artificial intelligence will take away their jobs, but today AI can even destroy a multi-billion-dollar company. Freelance platforms like Upwork and Fiverr are already experiencing a significant decline in clients. Almost every online profession is now at risk. But in today's video, I will tell you a surprisingly tragic story of how ChatGPT literally buried a company that investors had high hopes for. We are talking about the educational company Chegg. At the peak of its success, Chegg's market capitalization reached around $13 billion. But then, in a moment, its stock collapsed by 99%. And now, the company might be living its final days. And here's how it happened. The rise of Chegg is almost a classic American success story. Back in the year 2000, it was just a startup created by students from Iowa State University, Ayush Fumbra and Osman Rashid. Their idea was born out of a pressing issue that every student faced: the high cost of textbooks. They decided to create a platform that would allow students to exchange books, find part-time jobs, housing rentals, and other services to make university life easier. The company's name came from the wordplay chicken and egg, reflecting the classic dilemma young people face. You need experience to get a job, but you need a job to gain experience. Initially, Chegg was more like a classified ads platform, where students could post requests and offers. However, by 2005, the company changed direction and focused on textbook rentals. At a time when textbooks cost hundreds of dollars per copy, Chegg introduced a rental system that allowed students to save up to 90% on their book expenses. This idea resonated with millions of students worldwide, enabling the company to grow rapidly. Things were going well, and by 2010, Chegg had become the largest textbook rental service in the US, attracting millions of loyal users. While traditional bookstores were losing popularity, Chegg thrived. By 2012, over 30% of US college students were using its services. Thanks to this rapid growth in 2013, Chegg went public on the New York Stock Exchange. Its IPO raised $187 million, and the company's valuation reached $1.1 billion. Investors believed in the company's bright future, seeing it as an innovative leader that genuinely helped students. Chegg helps students learn faster, better, and cheaper. This was the company's marketing slogan. Over time, Chegg evolved into a full-fledged educational ecosystem, offering services such as homework assistance, online tutoring, test preparation, and even career counseling. For example, the Chegg Study Service allowed students to access ready-made solutions and explanations for academic courses. Chegg's success in the education sector was so massive that by 2017, its revenue exceeded $255 million. And its active user base surpassed 3 million students. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Chegg experienced explosive growth. With students shifting to online learning, the demand for digital educational resources skyrocketed. Users rushed to take advantage of the company's services. In March 2020, Chegg reported having 3 million subscribers. This astonishing growth continued for an entire year, and on February 6, 2021, the company's stock reached its all-time high of $115.21 per share. That same day, the company announced a public offering of over 11 million shares at $102 each, pushing Chegg's market capitalization to $13.5 billion. The company seemed unstoppable. It was considered a key player in the educational technology market, expected to grow continuously with the increasing number of students worldwide. Investors and analysts called it one of the most promising companies in the edtech niche. It set trends and offered solutions that truly changed the game for students. But neither investors, nor company executives, nor users could have predicted the massive challenge that would soon threaten Chegg's future. At the peak of its fame, the company was repeatedly accused of facilitating student cheating. The structure of the company itself was also criticized. Chegg's headquarters is located in Santa Clara, California, but the heart of its business is in India. There, an entire army of freelancers works for the company. Nearly 70,000 experts with deep knowledge in mathematics, science, and engineering specialties operate around the clock, providing step-by-step answers to users' questions in real time. However, the criticism had no effect, and the company continued to grow. The beginning of the company's unexpected apocalypse came in 2022 when ChatGPT entered the scene, a free AI tool capable of answering a vast range of questions. Students quickly realized its potential and started using ChatGPT instead of Chegg's paid services for their studies. What's more, students noticed that ChatGPT was often more helpful than Chegg's educational courses. For a company that once had a bright future, the moment of truth had arrived. By spring 2023, the atmosphere at Chegg's headquarters was tense. On the surface, everything seemed normal. Chegg still had a strong customer base, steady revenue, and educational platforms like Chegg Study remained popular among students. However, within the management, concern was growing. Initially, Chegg's leadership did not see ChatGPT as a serious threat. Many believed it was just another overhyped product that could not compete with their specialized educational services. However, within a few months, it became clear that they were terribly wrong. Students worldwide started massively using ChatGPT to complete any assignments, prepare for exams, and find information. It was a free tool that not only provided answers, but also explained the material in simple terms, answered questions in real time, and required no subscription or complex settings. Compared to Chegg, where users had to pay for a subscription, ChatGPT appeared as a more accessible and versatile solution. When Chegg published its results for the first quarter in March 2023, it became clear that something was wrong. The company's revenues began to decline. The revenue dropped by 7% compared to the same period last year, and the number of new subscribers decreased by 5%. But the real disaster came in May 2023. During an investor call, Chegg CEO Dan Rosensweig admitted that ChatGPT was significantly affecting their business. His words shocked the market.
Basically, up until March, they hadn't seen a substantial impact from ChatGPT. But then he said on the call, however, since March, we have seen a significant spike in student interest in ChatGPT. We now believe it's having an impact on new customer growth rate. Basically saying ChatGPT is part of the reason for that slowing business.
This statement triggered panic among investors. In one day, Chegg's stock price plummeted by 50%, falling from $17.60 to $8.80 per share.
And that is Chegg. The shares plummeting some 45% right now after delivering lower than expected second quarter forecasts. The education tech company seeing impacts from ChatGPT.
The market literally voted against the company. Investors continued to sell the company's shares until Chegg's market capitalization had dropped by more than 99%. This became a catastrophe for a company that was once considered a symbol of success in the educational technology niche. Trying to save the company, Dan Rosensweig began criticizing ChatGPT, claiming that it often made mistakes.
And so the magic of who wins in the end is the one that has the best experience, has accurate answers, which ChatGPT does not have. ChatGPT is often wrong, and it's not going to be right anytime soon.
I think we'd all agree after using ChatGPT, even as extraordinary as it is, and even as the evolution that's going to come, it still needs human editors.
But students thought otherwise, and the company's decline continued. Chaos ensued within the company. The leadership realized that they had underestimated the power of artificial intelligence. Tense meetings began in Chegg's offices. The CEO and top managers were trying to find answers to two key questions: what to do to stop the outflow of users, and how to adapt to a new world where AI was changing everything. The alarm within the company was justified. The meetings discussed a wide range of ideas, from a complete overhaul of the business model to attempts to integrate their own artificial intelligence. However, the company was caught off guard. AI ChatGPT emerged so rapidly that Chegg had no pre-prepared strategy to compete. Dan Rosensweig faced serious criticism for the company's inadequate preparation for the challenges posed by AI. Inside the company, pressure was mounting. Many employees, especially from the technical department, were demoralized, seeing how their years of work on the platform were being threatened by a free product. In June 2023, the company's leadership announced plans to integrate AI into their own products. This was a step aimed at regaining user trust. Chegg formed a partnership with OpenAI, the very company that created ChatGPT. Together they developed Cheggmate, an educational AI assistant based on GPT-4. The idea was to provide students not just with answers, but with a personalized learning experience tailored to their needs. But even this initiative didn't immediately calm the investors. Many were skeptical that Chegg could compete with free services. After all, any student understands, why pay for something that I can get for free? Moreover, the company had to take painful measures, laying off 21% of its staff and closing several unprofitable divisions. By September 2023, Dan Rosenzweig left the position of CEO. He had failed to find a convincing solution to the challenge. He was replaced by Nathan Schultz, who had previously headed the product development department at Chegg. His task was no easy feat: stabilize the business and find a way to regain student trust. In his first public speech, he said, "We understand that the world has changed and we must change with it. Our goal is to give students what they really want, and AI is the key to our future." Now Chegg is trying to integrate AI into all of its products. The leadership is focusing on a deeper educational experience that ChatGPT cannot offer: structured courses, professional tutors, and the analysis of individual learning needs. But the question remains open: can these efforts save the company? In 2023, the company joined a government assistance program for low-income individuals in Central America. Chegg committed to providing educational services to students who could not afford to pay for their education. For this work, the company was likely receiving funding from the US government budget. However, as is well known, when Trump came to power, he suspended all foreign aid programs. When we followed the corresponding link on the company's website, the page turned out to be empty. So this possible additional source of revenue can also be considered lost for the company. Artificial intelligence is also rapidly advancing, and the day is approaching when any AI service will be far smarter than humans. AI will be able to fully design a curriculum tailored to each student and do it for free. Therefore, the future of Chegg looks almost hopeless. Friends, what conclusion or lesson did you take from this sad success story? Be sure to write your answer in the comments. We'll definitely read them. And subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next story in the world of business.